It's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody just calm down.
Wow. Look at this hair. Okay. If you didn't see, I'm crouching because I'm too tall. Okay, so if you didn't know, I am one of the last people in the world to read the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I have read an Elsie Silver before. Actually, I read two. I read Off to the Races and Out of the Gate, which is from her Golden Rush Ranch series. So I have read her. I know that I like her, but I haven't read the Chestnut Spring series until right now. So I figured, why not document this? Everyone else has already read it, love it. There's going to be spoilers because at this point, if you haven't read it by now, the series is done. If you haven't read it, you just don't have to watch. But I thought I would just, document how I feel about these books. Maybe this will be a series. I'll just do each book in a different vlog. But so what I know about this is it is small town. Although I did say this was south. This is not. This is set in Canada. So it's hopefully it's southern Canada. But it was not the south. Okay. Because that was my prompt for my TBR, Books at the South. I picked this because it was a rodeo, and I'm like, oh, that's in the South. No, it's in Canada, but that's okay. So this is about a rodeo star who is caught saying something that he shouldn't have said because of his sponsors. And the PR firm has to kind of clean up his mess. So the daughter of the owner of the PR firm is sent to look after him and kind of babysit him to make sure that he behaves himself, pretty much. So that's the basis of the story. I don't know if it's an age gap. I think it kind of is. But this is Rhett and Summer. I think it's Summer. So we're gonna get into it and see how I like this, because everyone's read it at this point, like everybody. Do you like my sweatshirt? I do. Okay, so it says, in my bookish era, because look, the real reason I'm doing this, because I totally started another book. I did. But for some reason, I just can't get it. I'm having a hard time getting into books. The past two books that I've read. Well, okay, no, the last book I read, then the book I'm currently trying to read, it's just not it. It's not it. It's not hitting. I don't know what it is. So I need something to get me back. I need something to get me back into the mood for reading. So I'm hoping that this little small town romance is going to do it. But yes, the sweatshirt in my bookish era. And I have another one. Where's the other one? The other one is right here. It's a whole bunch of different tropes for romance. I can't read it upside down, but I think it's enemies to lovers, dark romance, fake dating, grumpy sunshine, forced proximity, and slow burn. So I have these. I got these off of a Instagram page, the Spicy Romance Book Club or something. I will link it down below for you guys. But I love all their sweatshirts and they're so comfy. So yes. But yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna read. Okay, do you see this? Do you see this? That is where I was too short and couldn't finish painting my room. Do not call me out for being lazy and not having the ladder. I'm just gonna air on my dirty laundry right now. Look, it'll get done. Don't look at the blue. Don't look at the blue. It's fine. So that's what we're gonna do. I am right now uploading a video, or it's exporting right now, my latest video about setting up my new bookshelf. So while that's going, I'm going to start reading this. Because I was reading Ugly Love, but I'm sorry, Paige. I just can't. It's just, I got to be in the mood, because Paige really wanted me to read it. And I'm not in the mood. I need something to get me back in the mood of reading. So, will it be this? Will it give me, I don't know. Let's go. I've already been talking for 5 minutes. Jeez. What's up? I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Maybe I should just sit down. Okay, so what am I doing? It is Sunday. Guys, I started this yesterday. Ugh, I didn't read yesterday, okay. I got to page 21. 21. Yay for me. So I can't tell you anything about the book because, again, I just started it. And it's pretty much what I thought it is. He says that he hates milk, which is a sponsor of his. And also, he is from a part in Canada where there's a lot of farmers. So they take, like, farming very seriously. So the PR firm that he works for is like, okay, we got to clean up his image. We got to make sure that he is, like, good boy until the, like, world championships in Vegas. So the head of the PR firm, his daughter's an intern, and he told her, you're going to have to be the babysitter for him, which is where it's going to come into play. So I think it's an age gap slightly. She used to have a picture of him on her wall when she was younger. So that's where I'm at. But I did want to, I've got these, okay? I got these little pink lights that look like, okay, and I want to put them on my shelf. Look, I have some chronic traits, okay? And my first chronic trait is that you already saw, you saw on this wall where I didn't finish because there's still some blue on the gray. Well, there's also some on this wall because I couldn't get above the door or above my window. So, like, never call me out that I didn't finish painting my room. It's going to get done. It is. Another toxic trait is that I don't make my bed. I never make it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put these somewhere on that shelf. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I was going to put Christmas ones up. Well, these are going to shed like crazy. Oh, yeah, they're glittery. But I don't think I'm going to do Christmas ones. I'm just going to do these. My mom got me these. So we're going to go, and we're not, but I am. And I'm going to figure this out. Okay, that was a fail. That was a big fail. I don't know where to put it because they're short. They're like short. What the heck is that? It looks like a stinking, like, bunny is stuck in there. Like Donnie Darko. You see that? You see? Yeah, I can't have that on my thing. Stop it right now. Fix yourself. You look like Donnie Darko, and I can't have that. Okay, you're gonna have to look that way. I can't do that. Okay, but, like, this is the only place I can go. It's too short to go on that. Well, that was an epic fail. So, sorry I just wasted your time on that. However, I do have a cat here. Hello. Hello, Poppy. Hi. Hi, Poppy. Hi. Oh, such a good girl. Oh, such a good little girl, aren't ya? Antisocial is what you are. Hello. Hello. Okay. Maybe I should actually get some reading done. Okay. Listen. Change of plans again. Just one more time. I need to do my happy planner first. I need to do my planner for the week. So that's what we're going to do. I also have SVU on. And it just happens to be the episode that won Mariska Hargitay her first Emmy. It is the episode called 911. If you know, you know. It's one of the best performances of her career, if I do say so myself. Like, I'm a big fangirl of Mariska Hargitay. I love Law & Order SVU. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to fill this out. I'm going to show you guys my, I'll show you guys my layout that I choose once I'm done. But yeah, and then I promise I'm going to get some reading done. I told you guys, I'm just in this slump. I'm just not feeling it. Grr. You are seeing real struggles with this vlog. Okay, let's get to it. Hey guys, so hello, you're in my office. I'm on the floor. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about, well, I want to give you an update. So the last time I updated you was Sunday? Well, Sunday. It is now Wednesday. I'm a terrible vlogger. Hi, hello. But so I am now 100 pages in to Flawless, and so far I'm liking it. Like, there's been nothing like romantic happen yet. I love his family, which is a good thing because I know the other books involve his brothers, so yay for me. But so right now in the book, so they went to the bar and had like that whole scene where like they were making Bailey send him like drinks that involved milk, which was really funny. And during that scene at the bar though, I wanted to tell that Laura girl, it's like, back off, he's clearly not interested, but okay, whatever. But I love his brothers, I love his dad is a sweetheart, and I'm sad that he has no book. But I like Summer, and like really there hasn't been like anything that happens yet. Like, she has acknowledged that he's cute. He has acknowledged that she's cute, like in their heads, but they haven't said anything. But for those of you who have read this book, and those of you who have read her other series, The Gold Rush Ranch, Violet. So Violet is a horse racer. Violet is Rhett's younger sister. Is Violet the girl from Gold Rush Ranch, the second book? Is it? I don't know. I'm thinking it is, but I could be wrong. But if you've read both, please let me know. But yes, there's really not too much to say yet. My heater wants to kick on. Okay. There's really not too much to like say. There hasn't been any like steamy scenes yet, but like I love the writing. You know, it is what it is. I love the writing. I enjoy the characters. There's really not too much to say. Like I said, I'm a terrible vlogger. It just is what it is. But I do plan to have this done in the next few days because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I'm off Thursday and Friday. So I should have it done by then. Nothing's really happened yet for me to be like, hey, let's talk about it. Other than like the bar scene. So but it's okay. We'll get there. Hello, everyone. I would say happy Thanksgiving because it's Thanksgiving for me. When you're reading this, it will not be Thanksgiving. So, happy Christmas. Because for all those people who hate to say Christmas before Thanksgiving, this is after Thanksgiving and it's Christmas time. But anyway, I wanted to get on, give a little update. But first I want to show you my shirt because it's my Thanksgiving shirt. Okay, we've got turkey, gravy, beans and rolls. Let me see that casserole. Okay, besides the point. Let me grab my book. Okay, like I said, I don't make beds. My toxic trait, don't look at it. Okay, so I am 178 pages in to the book. We just met Winter, who is a grade A witch. Like, I don't know. I don't know if she's just like upset at her because of like who her mom is, or if she's just that way. Maybe she's just nasty. She's a nasty woman. I don't know. Trying to embarrass her. But then again, like, I'm the older sister, so I can kind of, I don't know if I'd be the same way or not. But so they were at the hospital and they met Winter, and Winter was like, oh, you know, she had your posters on her bedroom wall. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, my day, the pictures on my wall were like Jesse McCartney. I had the biggest crush on Jesse McCartney. It is sad. So like if I were to meet him and then my sister were to be like, yeah, she had her, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be embarrassed too. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Yeah, so what? I did. So what? Leave me alone. But yeah, so they like each other. Okay, this book, they like each other. I can tell the feelings are there. They've shared the room at the hotel. They're like talking about like these deep conversations, and nothing's happened. Like there's been some like close calls of like kissing, but nothing's happened yet. So it is like, so I am almost like, I don't even know what halfway is in this book. How many pages are there? Okay, so like 410. So at like 205 will be halfway. So we still haven't kissed. So I don't know if this is technically like a slow burn or just like, I don't know. Sometimes I like it when it takes a while, but sometimes I'm like, let's get to it. But still really enjoying this book. Bo's still like really funny. I'm still very like, Bo's like, yeah, I like Bo, which is sad because he's the last book. I know he's the last book. But anyway, so yes, today's Thursday. I hope to have this done and up on Saturday. I think we're going Black Friday shopping tomorrow, so I'll probably take you with me when I go. I'm trying not to buy anything. I am trying, okay? There's so many books I want to buy, but I have been so good. Look at what I bought this. I don't even think I bought it. Wait. So there is no book haul this month because I was like, no, because of Christmas. But I'll just show you what I have accumulated. It's not much. Don't look at me. We've got my Mystic Box books. And then these books, I didn't even buy myself. That's a lie. No, I didn't. I didn't buy these books. They just showed up. They just showed up at my door. Okay. So I'll show you guys because since you're watching the vlog, you'll get a little sneak peek of the books before I do the haul next month. So we've got King's Capture by Vivian Wood, which I think it's a Lion Dynasty duet, and I think it's Mafia? No. It says money, notoriety, violence. These go hand in hand with my chosen profession. Oh, okay. They're internationally known as Lords of War. The hero, okay. So we have that. And then my sister got me this book, Claws in Effect by Piper Rain. I'm so excited to look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. It's the cutest little Christmas book. And it's not that long, and it's pink. I should just read all pink Christmas books this year. I really should. And then the last book that was gifted in the mail was Princess and the Player by Isla Madden Mills. Which is football. That's all I know. One Night Stand, an NFL Star, and a Jilted Bride Play at Love. Sure, why not? Okay. But those are the books. Usually I have like 30 by now in the month, and I only have 5. I did so well. I need to reward myself. But yeah, so proud of myself because that's all the books I have for November. I don't know how I did it. So it proves to me that I can actually do something if I put myself, to it, mind to it. But I'm hungry. I want my turkey dinner. Okay. So I'm reading this, also listening to the audiobook. So I will check back in with you guys when I have read a little bit more, or I'll show you my dessert because pumpkin pie with whipped cream. That's it. That's the statement. Hello, don't mind me. I'm just laying here in turkey coma. But I wanted to give a little check-in. So we are getting to the spicy time. And I'm loving these two. I love these two. And I love just how, like, protective he is over her. And he's just so manly. Don't mind me. You can probably hear my good old Law and Order SVU in the back. It is my emotional support noise, okay? Let me turn that down. It's my emotional support noise. Okay, so, like, he is so protective of her, and I love it. And he's so rugged, and he's so manly. And, like, they just don't make him. They just don't make him like that around here where I'm from. So that's sad. But, yeah, so, like, they kissed. Like, their first kiss, I guess, technically, was at the hospital where her ex was, like, kind of staring. But she was like, let's make him jealous. And I was like, okay, let's. And then, so now we are at the scene where they just came back from the bar. And he was all jealous because, like, she rode the bull with Emmett's hat on. And that's, like, a no-no. Like, she didn't know the rules. Emmett knew the rules. Every time I hear Emmett, I think of Twilight. I need to picture someone else. Kind of like a big, burly vampire. But, so we are at the scene now, back at the hotel. Clothing is coming off. Okay, that's where we're at. So I just want to let you know, we are getting to the spicy times. I am 243 pages in now. I think I have 3 hours left of the audiobook. Speaking of, I love the audiobook. It's going really well. It's Emma, I can't think of the last name, and Sebastian York is the narrators. And that guy's voice, hello. But yeah, I just want to give a little check-in to let you know that I love Rhett. And I don't know, I really like it. I know this is like not everyone's favorite book in this series. And I'm sure it gets better, like, as it keeps going. But, like, right now I'm really, really liking this book. And, like, it has got me in the mood to watch 8 Seconds. So that, if you've never seen 8 Seconds, do yourself a favor. If you love the series, you need to watch 8 Seconds. It is a movie from the early 90s, I want to say. And it stars Luke Perry. It's based on a true story about Lane Frost, who was a bull rider. So it's about his career and about his romance with his wife. Do yourself a favor, though. You need to get some tissues because it's going to make you cry. But it's so good, and I really think that I'm going to want to watch it tonight. So if I do, I'll do a little snippets here and there for you guys. But yeah, loving the book. Love it so much. Rhett. So I'm going to get back to reading about my sexy time. And I will let you guys know a little bit later on tonight how I might get it done tonight, actually. We're going to see. And I'm going to watch the movies. So we're going to do both. Maybe. Another update. So, we just had a scene in the hotel room where her ex, Rob, calls her on the phone. And Rhett's like, hold on, I have an idea. So pretty much she's sitting, how do I say this without, like, being explicit? Okay, so basically she is, like, taking a ride on Rhett's face. There we go, that's about what we can say it. So, like, she's talking to her ex, and he's, doing his thing, and she's, like, orgasm. And she's, like, having an orgasm as, like, he is doing this and talking to her on the phone. It was that's probably going to live, like, rent-free in my head now. And then when they were done and he's just like talking to her, he like connects her freckles on her back to say the word mine. And I'm like, sir. But also, now I think I get it, because at the beginning of every chapter, there are constellations. If you don't have the physical book, or you've never seen the physical book, each chapter is like that. So is that what that means now? Like the constellations at the beginning are also the constellations and they're back. Anyway, I just had to let you guys know that happened. And now it's going to be in my head forever. This man. Oh, and I didn't even tell you, the sexy time was so good. I'm telling you. That Dr. Rob douche man. He's not it. I loved it because she's like, you know what kind of man he is? He's the breed of man that likes to eat. And I was like, yes, he is. Okay. That's it. That's the statement. I had to let you know that I find Rhett very... Yes, okay. So, I'm probably am going to finish this book tonight. I have like much more to go. Okay, I'm going to get back. I got to get back. Got to see what my Rhett's going to do now. Have Black Friday shopping day. That's my sister. She's over there. But yes, it is almost 7:30 on Friday morning. I could be sleeping. It's my day off. But instead, go to our local mall. So I thought I would talk a little bit about the book as I'm getting ready. So, then there's my sister. Last night, technically, if we're going to get real technical, I finished the book. However, I finished it while I was sleeping, because Turkey's got magic in it, and I just fell asleep while I was listening to the audiobook. So my audiobook says that I finished the book, but my brain does not. No, I didn't. So I have to finish it today. I think I have like 30 pages left now. Oh, I don't know if you guys are even interested in what I'm using, but this is the Clinique moisturizer. I don't know. But yeah, so where did I leave off? Where I was talking to you guys. Where was I? They met. Okay, so he met Winter. We had sexy time. What? So where did we leave off? I really don't remember where we left off. But anyway, we had like the third act breakup, I guess you're gonna say, between her and him. So her dad ended up having a minor heart attack, and they were at the hospital. And of course, Winter decides not to call her until hours later. I don't know what it is about Winter. I'm sure we'll find out in her book why she is the way she is. But okay, so Winter decides not to call her until hours later. And then, next is my primer. And on days where I don't work, I just use the Wet n Wild matte because it works just as well. And I'm not using my Smashbox for days I don't work because that stuff's expensive. Okay. So she calls her and she ends up going to the hospital with Rhett. And she's like, why didn't you call me? And then Winter's like, it wasn't that big of a deal, blah, blah, blah. And then in comes good old Dr. Rob. We know Dr. Rob, as Rhett calls him, Dr. Douche. That's his name. We love Rhett. And so he comes in, and we all find out as readers that, oh, wait, Double D, that's what we're going to nickname him, Double D, okay? Double D is married to Winter. So my question was, were they seeing each other when they got married? But it sounds like they didn't. It sounds like it was just it was 2 years, but it wasn't a real relationship. It was more of he just kind of called her whenever he wanted, something. Or so it's what I'm getting from. So all heck just breaks loose once Rhett sees him, because Rhett's Rhett is so protective, okay? He is so protective, and he's just not having it. So words are said, arms are thrown, and Double D gets his nose punched by Rhett, which I was all for. Summer was not, though. Summer was a little upset. Summer was a little upset. So of course that's kind of like she tells him to leave and all this stuff, but so that's kind of like the break, I guess, technically, you know, because she's like, you didn't, you know, that was my secret to tell, because he ends up telling Winter like they were, like him and her and the doctor were together, and she's like, that was my story to tell. And then so like he leaves and she goes back to see her dad, you know, and he's doing okay. He's like not, it was a minor heart attack, so he's like talking, he's doing all this stuff. And like he knows that she loves him. His dad's apparently just now. But when he's sleeping, her stepmom comes in, Marina, and I just don't like her at all. And she's like, you need to leave. You've done enough for one day. Which I get it. She probably doesn't like her because, like, she's technically the nanny's daughter. And, you know, she always, like, reminds her of, like, yeah, my husband cheated on me with the nanny and decided to keep the kid. You know, I'm sure that's what it is. So she was like, blah, 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 blah. And so, poor girl leaves, comes back, you know, it's a couple days. And her dad's like, you just, you know, you have to tell him. So they're watching the bull riding competition because it's streamed. And he gets hurt. Theo gets hurt real bad, and he gets hurt. So Theo and Rhett go to the hospital, which is, you know, she's there because of her dad, and she goes and talks to him, and she's like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. He's not fine. He has broken ribs, but he's still going to perform. He's still going to go to the championship because, like, he feels like that's all he's really, you know, that's where he thrives. That's where he feels like himself when he's doing the bull riding. So we get that kind of conversation between them. And then, right. I totally forgot. So, like, he tells her, this is kind of like how they break up. Like, so he's like, we were only sleeping together for a few weeks. You can't tell me what to do. That's Rhett's voice, okay? And that's what kind of, like, upsets her. So, like, she walks off. And then, of course, he's, like, moping. And then we get a conversation between him and Cade, which is his brother. And his brother's like, you know, we know that you love bull riding and all this stuff, but, like, it's dangerous. We want you to be alive. And he's like, that's all I know. I feel, you know, myself when I'm doing it. But Cade just kind of, like, gives him a heart-to-heart. And it's just like, you know what? But we kind of want you to stay around, you know? He's like, I don't want... Because he was like, oh, well, I'm doing this so I can get money for the ranch to help you. And Cade's like, you know what? I don't want your inheritance. That's what he said. I don't want your inheritance. Because he doesn't want his money, you know? He just wants his brother around for a long time. So I totally get that, Cade. I get that. Because he's a dad, and he sees it, and he knows, like, how his dad would feel if something happened to his son. So, we love Cade. You know what? I get it. Cade, I think, is the next book as well. So, and I think that's where I left off. I don't think there's anything else. The turkey kind of hypnotized me last night, and I did not get to read as much. Well, technically I did. The audiobook finished. I did not. So I had to go back and just, like, read it. I had to go back and just read it with my eyes. But that's where I think that's where I left off. I think. So, eyeshadow time. Oh, I've had this so long. This top's starting to come off. But, yeah. That's where I left off. As far as I remember. That turkey has something in it, okay? That's all I'm saying. But now I'm going to finish getting ready. Oh, what do I think about the book? I still really enjoy it. Like, I'm loving. Do I think it's going to be a 5-star? Oh, no, I don't know. Because to me, a 5-star has really nothing to do with the writing. Is that bad? Because, like, I review books and, like, but to me, a 5-star is, like, the experience that I get when I'm reading it. And, like, if it can keep me, you know, like, entertained, if it's a book that I don't want to put down, I just want to keep reading, I gotta know what happens, like, to me, that's a 5-star book. And that just hasn't been the case with this book. Like, it's fine, I can read it, not read it, Oh, I don't know. I think right now it's like a 4. Like a 4, 4.5. It's really good, but it's just not, I don't know. And I know everyone loves the series, and like I'm enjoying it, but it's not like, I don't know, next level for me to where it's like I have to keep reading. I have to know what happens. We will see, but right now it's looking like a 4. It's looking like a 4, which there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, 4s are great. I do for 4s all the time. But we'll see. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna finish getting ready. Oh, zit. Oh, how you doing? You know, it's like, hey, if you didn't know that your period was here, I'm gonna give you a zit also. Should let you know. Thanks so much. Not like the cramps and the backache would have sufficed. Okay, so I gotta do my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And now I'm just talking to you guys at this point. Put some color back in to my cheeks. La 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 la. Doing some shopping, as you can tell. Hello. But I am at my favorite store, and I'm looking at their stuff. That seemed really good. I forgot about that. I haven't started reading any Christmas books yet, though. So, let's see. Ooh. I can't buy any. Okay. Tell me not to buy anything, Chris.
You cannot buy a thing because Christmas is coming.
Fine. Hello, Mom.
Hey.
I can look, though, Chris. I can look. Doesn't mean I can't buy. I can look. So, if I ever say let's go Black Friday shopping again, someone remind me not to. Oh, my hair. I'm done. My feet hurt. I'm done. I'm hungry. Let's go home, please. Let's show you the aftermath of what shopping looks like with me, Mom, and my sister. Here it is. There it is. That's it. That's the bags. For the most part. There's like 2 more left. But then we got the cats and a cat. But yeah, that's it. I'm tired. My feet hurt. Oh my goodness. Well, I finished the book. I want to tell you guys about it. Probably tomorrow. Because it is now... Oh, it's 10 till midnight, so that's the perfect time to start a movie, right? Right. So, we are watching 8 Seconds. Luke Perry. 1994, based on the real life guy from 1987 Oklahoma. So, yeah, I finished the book, so now I'm in the mood to watch this. So, I will see and catch up with you all in the morning tomorrow. Every time. That is such a good movie. If you've ever... Okay, hold on. Whew. Okay. Okay. If you love the Chestnut Spring series and you haven't seen 8 Seconds from the early 90s, do yourself a favor, watch it. It's so good. My dad introduced me to this movie way back in the day. It was a movie he really enjoyed watching. But yeah, I love it. But have tissues. That's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, it's currently almost 2 in the morning, and Saturday, because now it's Saturday. I'm just trying to figure out what to read now. I don't know what to read. So yeah. I have a poll going on right now on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, little plug, you should, because then you can help me pick what I read. But I have 4 books on my poll. What do I have over there? I have Mr. Garcia by T.L. Swan, Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, One Last Rainy Day by Kate Stewart, and Sweet Dandelion by Macaulay Smeltzer. So, we're gonna see. We'll see what wins. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap up this whole vlog tomorrow morning, but I just wanted to let you know that movie still holds up. So good. It's still so good. So if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, the day after... What is with my voice? Excuse me. So I just got a package in the mail, and I know what this is. So the Last Chapter book shop did a box, Serial Killer and Stalker, I think. So I pre-ordered this back in September. I just got it. So I thought I'd open it with you and show you the books, the special editions that I got. And then we will wrap up this vlog, and I will tell you my final thoughts about Flawless. Up here on top, we've got a sticker that said, "You had me at Unhinged," which I think every dark romance reader can say that. We've got bookmarks. So this one is for The Lies Beneath by Bree Blackwood. We've got Twisted Dares by A.B. Breck, which looks like that. Grieved Loss by Adelaide Forrest, which looks like that. The Psycho? Okay, yeah. The Psycho by Nikki J. Summers, which looks like that. And then we've got, okay, I got 5 cards here, but 4 bookmarks. Am I missing a bookmark? Or is it just 4 bookmarks? Okay, either way, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I was. Oh, here's another bookmark. That's Sick Love by Jessie Hall. Okay, I was going to say, I thought there was 5 books. So we've got, okay, so some of that, I can't show this card. Well, one of these cards. So this is the Jessie, yeah, okay. So this one is from the Jessie Hall book. We have that card there. Oh, don't you mind my nails. Oh, they need done. And then we've got, this is the Adelaide Forrest one. And then, can I show this one? Okay, yes, I can. This one is A.R. Breck, and it's the next one that I cannot show. I cannot show that. This is Nikki Summers. It's that. Yeah, you can't see that one. We've got Monty J. Also, I'm missing another bookmark. This is a different one. Okay, this is Monty J. And then we've got Bree Blackwood with that one. Okay, so the books are, and I don't know what any of them are about. Stop. Don't look at me like that or judge me. I wanted the books because I don't read a lot of like serial killer stalker romances, so I thought this would be like a good starting point. That's why I bought them. So here we have The Blood We Crave by Monty J. So there is the cover. This one is The Lies Beneath by Bree Blackwood. That's a stunning cover. That is stunning. This one is Twisted Dares by A.R. Breck. And again, that cover. Ooh, the purple and that like blue green. Oh, I love that. This one is Grieved Loss by Adelaide Forrest. I have never read anything by any of these authors either, so that'll be a new experience for me. Hopefully I will like it. This one is The Psycho by Nikki J. Summers, which looks like this, which is giving me the Purge vibes. It looks, I don't know why, but it's giving me that. It's giving, well, you know what? No, I bet you this is set in England because I see Big Ben there. I bet you that's not even in America. And then the last book is the one I'm most excited for, actually, because I have heard of this book. I've been wanting to read it. That's Sick Love by Jessie Hall. So it looks like this. This is the one from the cult, the religious. I think this one might be it, but that's the last one. I think that's it. The rest are just peanuts. Okay, so those are the books. You guys get to see them first because they will go in a haul, but the haul won't be out until the end of December. So let's talk about Flawless, shall we? Okay, so I finished it last night. I watched the 8 Seconds movie. You saw me. I was boo-hooing like a baby. It is what it is. Every time I watch that movie, I bawl. Spoiler alert. It's sad. So yeah, I finished the book, and I went ahead and I gave it a 4.5. I really enjoyed the book, but it wasn't like a 5-star read. And I don't know what would have made it a 5-star read, but like for me, a 5-star read, I don't know if I said this in the video yet, but like it's not just the book itself, but it's like how I felt reading the book. It was my experience with the book. It was like if I couldn't put the book down, like if I just had to keep reading to figure out what was going to happen. And what that book just wasn't the case for me. So it was not a 5, but it was a 4.5. I really did enjoy it. It just wasn't the 5-star read. Will I continue with the series? Yes. Would you guys like to see a vlog of each book I read up from the series? Let me know, and I will do that. If not, I'll just read it on my own time. But Rhett is, I adore him because he adores Summer. He truly adores Summer. He lays down everything at the end for her. He retires for her. I was like, yes. And she's so supportive of him too. So like they're both so supportive of each other. And like she went there and because I could picture it in my head, like when he was talking about like getting on the bull. He didn't want to do it, but he was going to do it. And then he heard the whistle and he's like, oh my gosh, it's not her. It's just someone that sounds like her. And then he looked up and then it was her. And he was like, there she is. And then he got off the bull to go to her. And I'm like, you go, Rhett. You go get your girl. So to me, that was the best part of the book. I love that book. And I love that part in the book. And then I love the epilogue. I thought that was chef's kiss, so good. But so I'm definitely yeah, 4.5. However, I do know that the next book is Willa and Cade, and Cade is a grumpy man. And Willa, she seems like she's a sassy pants, and I think the two are going to be great. Because, like, this book wasn't very, like, it was bantery to a point, but they weren't enemies. Like, they weren't enemies to lovers. Not like, I don't even know if the next book is technically enemies to lovers, but they're opposite. Because I'm pretty sure he's grumpy and she's sunshine. And there's always, like, a dynamic of banter between those types of people. But, yeah, I did. I enjoyed this. The book is up back on its shelf. Okay, it's back on the Elsie Silver shelf. I get it, but I don't want to. Because toxic trait here, I also am lazy. I don't make my bed, and I'm lazy. And I haven't put away any of my Black Friday shopping yet. It's all just sitting right here in the middle of my room, which I need to do. So, I also need to decorate my shelves. Side note, would you like to see a video of me decorating my bookshelves for Christmas? Let me know down below. But yes, that's going to be the end of this vlog. It's already super long. I can guarantee it. I'm a talker. And I think I filmed a lot. So if you made it this far, please leave me... Is there a cowboy emoji? I don't know if there's a cowboy emoji. Leave me some sort of cowboy emoji, whether it's a horse, whether it's a cowboy, cowgirl, a bull. I don't know what we have that resonates with this, but just leave me something cowboy-esque down below. If you would like to see me do the other books in this series, let me know down below as well as the whole decorating my bookshelf little video. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you're new, I would love for you to stick around. I am so close to 1,000 and it blows my mind every single day, because who would want to listen to me talk? That's really what's so surprising. But if you want to follow me on any of my social medias, they're always linked down below as well. My Goodreads and my Instagram. I'm usually I post more on there, let's be honest. But I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, or whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all probably in my December TBR. Bye, guys.